welcome to Laton.
Tell me your name,
Raul.
full name.
My full name is Hispanic name, Jose Raul Cortez. Is my father's last name, and Garcia is my mom's last name. And I came into America in the 77, and I came into Laton, and I still here.
Where's Laton?
You don't know. Nobody don't know where is Laton. Everybody asks me, where's Laton? And I tell them, well, it's between Hanford and Fresno. And a lot of people like it because you get some places to go, the river. A lot of people come into the river in the summertime because it's a nice park, very clean. And other people, they like it because they say it's pretty quiet. And that's the reason, I like it. I like it, the schools and everything.
What do you do in Laton?
Well, I have my mechanic garage over here. And before I buy my mechanic garage, I worked in the farm for almost 15. I had 10 years over here, 21 years I worked in the farm, and mechanic in the farm. But I had a dream to buy my own business. But now, it's pretty bad economy, but I still live to pay the bills, But it's a pretty bad economy now.
How is the economy affecting you?
It felt me bad. You see my books, almost my business dropped almost 50%. 50%. It's pretty bad. I don't know if I survive, but I try. Because I dream in this business. To have this business. Now I have my business, but the problem is the economy. It's hard to involve in another kind of business, maybe put it at a gas station or something, but it's hard. It's hard because nobody loans you money. The state have problems too. I want to put something different over here to, get more income, but I need something.
How long have you owned this business?
In 10 years. I bought it in the 90. Okay, I bought it in the 99. 99. Yeah. In April, it's 10 years. 10 years.
And you've been able to survive for 10 years, but suddenly, what's the sort of range? When does things start shifting? How did you notice that?
Well, I know the economy is one problem now, but before, some months it's pretty hard because when it comes in December, January, February is pretty slow because most of the people, the customers is people working in the field, and those have jobs because the season is over, and those months is a little bit hard to survive, But I have customers, farmers. He bring his cars to service, and a lot of people like me. I don't know why, but because I try to get a fine, stay good with everybody. Everybody, when he needs something, I help him. And
so what if I was to say I'm from LA and I don't know anything about it? What would you say? The difference between living in a rural community. What do people in the big cities need to know?
I tried to live in LA one time because I have a friends over there, and you know what? I don't know. Too much traffic over there. Too much traffic. You live you live your life too fast because you go anywhere. You wake up early, 4:00 in the morning, to go to your work. Small towns is different. It's different. You wake up almost 5:30, 6:00. You start 7:00, and your job is pretty close. And as a reason, I say I like the more, the small towns. Big towns, I like to visit only, for go a couple days and that's it.
But what do we not understand living in an urban area about, for example, the San Joaquin Valley?
Well, I don't know. San Joaquin Valley, you have a lot of different kind of jobs, different kind of jobs, and you find all kind of fruits over here. You find, I don't know, it's contaminated a little bit, the air, but I don't know. It's real. I like it more to live in here because I find anything what I wanted, you know, anything. The town's pretty close, you know. If I go buy something, I go to Hanford or Fresno, pretty close, and I don't know. Depend the people. You live too many years in LA, well, you like LA, but I not try to live many years in there because I like a small town.
So what are you looking forward to now?
I wanna grow in a little bit more. I wanna, you know, my dream is to put this business, you know, because it's almost I not paid off, not yet, but I wanna pay it off and expand in my office to put it a small beauty shop for my daughter and little store for my wife, to working together and family, you know. That's my dream. And it's hard. I know it's hard because I am poor guy, but it's my dream.
It's a great dream.
Yeah, and I think that my kids are good kids, you know. Give me trouble never, and I wanna give something to those kids, you know. And I wanna give something to the community. I am a firefighter, volunteer firefighter, and now I stay away a little bit, but later I come back again. I was in the school. I was a board member too, and I try to help in the community, you know, in the church, helping the church too. Anytime when somebody need me, I think everybody he know me. When he sees me, I have a lot of friends, hundreds of friends, because everybody like me. I think, yeah. So I try.
Okay, all
And,
right, that's great. Anything else you want to say?
Well, I hope something coming in this year, because all the time I think it then to this town growing a little bit, for because I know the people, and these people they need more business, more houses, gas stations. You need that, and I hope this new year and this new president he brings something, some ideas, and I hope he helping the small business too, because small business is hard to grow in. I hope comes something later.
That's great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Raul.
For can I help him to fix a tire or something? I talking with the kids, but it's good, big guys now. And then I one day he come in one of those guys and he talking with me, and I tell him what is your problem? How come you go in trouble all the time? How come you go in trouble in the school? Because before I am a board member, in the school, and I help in a couple of kids because he got in trouble in the school, and the school take him out from the school because he says no good kids for the other ones. And one day I talking with one of those, and I tell him why he got involved in problems, and he say because his parents, helping. He asking for help, but the parents he say no, get out of here, go away. What were your friends? And I think it's not the right way.
How would you get more adults to pay attention to kids?
Well, to put attention in those kids, it's better to start when the kids is smaller, Start helping. You needed something like in town, you needed those community centers to put those kids involved in something, in some kind of programs, games, something for those kids, Because if you don't put something for those kids, let me stop this. And if you don't put something for those kids now, later when those kids growing, you go in trouble because you find bad guys in the corner, for sure. And those guys, I think it's not his fault to those guys. It's the fault of the parents. Parents, put attention. Because I have 5 kids and I know have trouble. If I put my attention, when those kids need me, I play with my sons. No matter if, when I was working in a farm, I come in duty, all duty, and my boy want to play with me, I play with him. I'm tired, but I say, if I'm not giving 1 hour, the other guy in the corner, he giving maybe drugs, and that's the best is the parents.
Is there meth in this area? I've been looking recently at methamphetamine addiction. I've seen a couple of movies recently, and I've heard a little bit. Is it here in do you know?
He has something right here. This is a small town, but I have problems, a little bit of problems with that. you hear, because when you have business, you hear a lot of things. And I know some people involved in those kind of problems, and sometimes you involve the young guys too, and that's pretty hard. But I think if all the community stay together and the parents learn to show your kids how easy it is to ruin, maybe you have a better community.
Well, that's one of the things we're trying to do with this thing, is to bring people together.
Yeah, it's what I like it. People is, I think that people know me because I talk with the people all the time. I'm not perfect, but all the time I think of my kids and the community.